fan in Sports 101. We're in the chips. That's what I'm saying.
84 wins. John Bomarosi's tweeted that yesterday.
I'm a believer.
And why wouldn't you be? Who's good in this division? And it's been a long time since this division has been so mediocre. Why not the Blue Jays? Hey, everybody's got warts in this division. Nobody's good. Why not the Blue Jays?
Yeah, it is anyone's division, that's for sure. I have a hard time believing 84 wins can really win. I feel like Boston or the Orioles will make a run
with that, or the Red Sox have.
Well, and I feel like
they might. Joe Kelly going in inning and a half.
I'm saying it's not pretty, but the Red Sox could make moves at the deadline as they always do, right? And I think the Orioles are a better team than they've shown so far. But hey, the good things are happening. They've been this terrible, and they're 3.5 games back. They got a 2-game winning streak, which is huge in the AL East.
Right.
And Hutchison has been great. 4 great starts for Hutchison in a row. 7 solid starts by Jays starters. Reyes is back. The game singing terribly. Drew Hutchison on Brady Walker today at 210, by the way.
Navarro's still a terrible athlete. His pizza. Yeah. He hurt himself running into second.
Let's not crap on it. Let's throw the ball. They want. Yeah, exactly. You always beat up on Navarro. You beat up on Dickey because he treated you poorly. You feel in a presser a while ago. And then now you're all over Navarro. Let's just enjoy and talk about the things that we need to talk about today, which is this. Drew Hutchison was a stud yesterday. He went a complete game, 9-inning, 4-hit shutout. He had 8 strikeouts, 8 Ks to go along with that, which is just as impressive. And as Ryan has alluded to, in case you're counting, in case you're a math guy, it is now 7 starts from the quality starts from the Toronto Blue Jays pitching staff. If we can just minimize the bullpen now and give, I don't know if Aaron Loop needs a break or a fastball. I'm not sure.
Right.
Just happy I didn't get to see him in a game yesterday.
And if you were at the game yesterday, you noticed or watched it. Only 4 balls that were hit: a ground ball to center, a ground ball to right, an infield single, and a bunt single. Nothing was hit off Drew Hutchison hard yesterday. Here's Blue Jays manager John Gibbons getting an awkward question post-game about Hutch's start.
Gibby, why can't Hutch pitch like that every time?
He does a lot. You haven't been watching.
Seriously, though.
I like that.
Gibby, why can't Jose Bautista hit a home run every game?
You're not watching.
Gibby, why can't Edwin hit 2 home runs every game?
What the hell are you talking about?
No, but seriously. Gibby, why can't Jose Reyes always play every game and get 3 hits a game?
Next question.
But seriously.
Was it Lurch? Was Lurch asking questions yesterday?
Herman Munster.
Was there a vampire was there a vampire reporting for the Transylvania Times? Gibby, and asking a ridiculous question. Why can't we get a start like that from him every time? This is Major League Baseball. There's about 40 or 50 of those in a season if he's lucky.
Gibby, why can't Hutch pitch like that every time?
He does a lot. You haven't been watching.
Seriously, though.
Yeah, seriously. I need to find out before I go home and suck the blood out of an unsuspecting victim. 8-10. Bautista said he's on the road to recovery, which is good. He had his cortisone shot yesterday. He counted himself out of the yesterday's game. A little weird, though. I would have liked to have seen him play, but he said he's not going to come back if he's on 100% and no surgery needed, I guess.
That would be exploratory, which is not something that I would, do right now, unless my career was in jeopardy. And because again, when you take pictures, you look at the MRIs and the X-rays, and there's not much there other than inflammation.
Surgery not an option. He was asked why the cortisone for his shoulder.
It was just time. We've been on the pain medicine for too long anyway, so it's time to cut that off and try alternatives. And this is the least invasive out of all the other alternatives that were left over.
Doesn't sound great, does it?
No, it doesn't. He doesn't sound encouraged.
Yeah, he says he's taking the cortisone because the shoulder isn't progressing as well as he'd like. But he also says his aim is to be in the field by next Monday because they go to Washington and there's no DH there, so you want Bautista part of that lineup. But the way it sounds, I wouldn't be betting. that he's playing on Monday.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Good day. If they put him back in the field, do you think they'll move? Like, they're not going to ask him for outfield assists and ask him to throw lasers home. They're going to just play safe with him in the field, or
well, he won't play in the field until he's close to 100%. He said that yesterday too. And he can only throw. He was throwing 40 feet, wasn't it? And then they tried to throw 60 feet, and then it
discomfort.
Really, feeling great.
And
so
then
if he can't do that, you can't play in the field.
And that'll be like Devin Travis will have to run way up to cut that ball off because his arm isn't the same. But again, that's just limiting what the Blue Jays can do, because we saw Justin Smoke yesterday playing first base, great defensive first baseman, hits a bomb, plays really well. You want Edwin to DH. It's just this injury to Jose is just limiting what the Blue Jays can do, and it's
it really plugs their lineup, doesn't it?
Well, and think like Saunders is out, and Pompey struggled, and now he's banged up in Buffalo. So it's still a